Namaste everyone, welcome back to Current Gyan. So in the previous lecture we are discussing about the MOUs, agreements and treaties signed by the Ministry of Energy, Water Resources and Irrigations. So in the previous lecture we have discussed one of the agreement that is SARC Framework Agreement for the Energy Corporations, where we have read all the articles up to there was 20 articles which we have discussed detail. Whole agreement we have discussed, we have read. So today we are going to read a new agreement done by this ministry. So the agreement between the government of Nepal and the government of Republic India on electric power trade, cross border transmission, interconnection and grid connectivity. So the government of Nepal and government of Republic of India, herein referred as the party and collective parties, bearing in the mind the friendly relations and mutual trust existing between the two governments and their peoples, realizing the ever increasing demand of electricity and socio-economic development and progress for their peoples, desiring to enhance their ties of friendship between the two countries through increased cooperation in the field of transmission, interconnection, grid connectivity, and power trade, and recognizing that the cooperation in the cross-border power exchange and trading through the enhanced transmission, interconnection, and grid connectivity would mutually benefit both the countries by moving towards a common electricity market, and that could be extended to the regional, sub-regional and regional levels. So have agreed as follows. So the first article says that this agreement will be enable cooperation in the power sector, including the developing transmission, interconnection, grid connectivity, power exchange and trading through the government and public and private enterprises of the two countries on a mutual accepted terms. Article 2 talks about, so there are 2 points in these articles. The parties shall have mutual work out a coordinated procedure for securing and reliable operation of national grid interconnection interconnected through the cross-border transmission interconnections, and prepare scheduling, dispatch energy accounting, settlement, and the procedure of cross-border power trade and schedule interchange. Second point talks about the parties shall allow the non-discriminatory access to the cross-border interconnections for all authorized or licensed participants in the common electricity market. Article 3 talks about the parties shall encourage and facilitate investment, including the joint ventures, investment between the two countries in the power sector on mutual agreement terms in accordance with their law enforced to enhance the power trade. The parties shall take the necessary measure to speed up the interconnection planning and construction by inviting and facilitating the governmental, public and private sector enterprises of the two countries. The investment and the related terms in the developing specific cross-border transmission project of the power shall be governed by the separate agreement between the concerned entities on the project and project basis. So the Article 4 talks about the parties shall incorporate on the various aspects of policy harmonization of the realization of cross-border interconnection, grid connectivity and power trade. Both the parties shall work towards removing and mutually resolving the issues related to barriers, including traffic, levies, fee, taxes, duties and charge of similar effects, if any, in the cross-border exchange and trading electricity. The parties shall allow the authorized or licensed electricity producer, buyer, trader of the country to engage in the cross-border electricity trading, including that through the power exchange, and to seek the cross-border transmission access as per the law of respective country. The parties shall facilitate the sales and purchase of the electric power in respective countries depending on the potential to generate and demand the electricity as may as applicable. The parties shall put their best efforts to ensure the unrestricted flow of power subject to safety, security, stability and reliability required to their power grid as per the applicable standard. Article 5 talk about the parties shall set up a joint working group co-chaired by the joint secretaries of the power energy ministries of two countries to promote and facilitate the cooperation in the areas identified by this under this government. The joint working group shall take lead role for planning and identification of cross-border interconnection, selection of transmission of technology, preparation of detailed project reports, and the modes of investment for timely implementation and of the project and preparation and finalization of operation and maintenance guidelines. The joint steering community co-chaired by the power energy secretary of the two countries shall be consecuted to review the progress made by the joint group. The joint group and the steering committee will meet at least twice a year and once a year respectively by the mutual agreed venues. Article 6 talks about this agreement shall not affect in any the obligation of the parties under the existing bilateral agreement between the parties as well as their existing agreement with the countries. Article 7 talks about any divergence in the interpretation and implementation of this agreement will be settled through mutual consultation and between the parties themselves. Article 8 talks about these agreements shall enter into the force under the signature and shall remains in the force for the period of 25 years and shall automatically renewed after every 10 years unless their parties give other parties a written notice of 3 months in advance for its intention to terminate this agreement. So that was the last. So the amendment of this agreement can be made at any time by the mutual consent of the parties. Notwithstanding the termination of this agreement, the contractual obligations and activities already underway under this agreement shall not be affected and shall continue till their completions. In the witness thereof the undersigned being authorized thereto by their respective government as signed. So these are the signed. Thank you.